Good evening. It is after 6 p.m. and I'll call this January 19th meeting of the Board of Selectmen to order. Please join me in saluting the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, so we have no minutes to approve. So I will entertain a motion to approve payroll warrant number 15 for $341,537.74. School warrant number 1036 for $119,176.39. And general warrant number 1037 for $166,849.44.
So moved.
I will second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. CARES Act funds.
2 from the school.
Speech therapy, and the HVAC system, which we put in money for. So the school system needs to upgrade their air purifiers and UV light bar, rooftop light bar. It's supposed to cleanse the filters. So it's $17,939 for water treatment for the school HVAC system, and $25,168 for the UV light rooftop system, for a total of $43,108.31 from CARES Act. I believe that's only half of the money that was put in for that line item, so there's plenty in there. And then the other one is $624.98 for speech therapy. I know there's money in there for that, so I'll entertain a motion to approve both.
So moved.
And I will second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Just sign those.
Oh. Can you put that in there on that one?
Is this one we're taking up?
No. I can just change it. I'm just going to bring it back to Tara to sign.
Right. Next, old business, the plowing damage mailbox policy. And I see that it's been altered a little bit from what I had. We had a sample from. Is it just the sample one with just, it's just,
I just changed the, what John had wanted me to change, and then Jason added the last line about private roads.
yep.
Should it say this winter and so on, or just
Well, it
this one?
says at the top, effective at their, I'm gonna put in the date once you vote it in,
Yeah.
so.
So
and
once
then-
we
So
sign
forever.
it, it's from now on,
Okay.
from tonight.
Yeah.
Yep, and I had a couple of comments, but they look like they were already addressed, so it's good to me.
Well, I just had a couple of takeouts and add something in there.
Yeah, there was just some different
Just to
language
tweak
that we
it, yeah.
changed.
Yeah.
Nothing major, really.
Yep. And I had, the sample had facilities and utilities superintendent, and I had it marked, but you guys changed that, so
Yeah.
that's good.
Center highway.
So you good with that?
Yep. Looks
All
good.
right, so I'll entertain a motion to approve the policy,
Motion made.
and I will second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So can you just add a line for our signatures here?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll sign it, and then you put the date on top, and we'll
Yep.
make it effective as of today, and just put it down, and we'll sign it when we get the thing.
Okay.
Just so that there's
Yep.
signatures on it. And then have it posted.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, what else we got? What else we got? Review appraisal letter.
I forwarded it to you. I don't know if you want to sign it. Daily appraisal services. That sent it to me. I thought it was something you requested.
I think Jason wanted this. And I think we were going to see if we could find an appraisal company that could do it for less than
Okay.
that.
I'm just wondering if we need 60 pages. We don't need the cost approach and the other one, I forget what it is. And we can negotiate that down a little bit.
Yeah, sales comparison approach and income approach.
Yeah, we only need one approach.
Well, the,
We need the income approach, really, because could be income from that.
right, that's why we wanted to see what kind of income it could potentially generate.
But we don't need the other approach. There's two approaches that comes out to 60 pages.
Yeah. Well, we need a value of the property. So we need to know what the property itself is worth compared to other properties similar to that.
And the income approach will tell you that,
And
and what income you'd get from that,
okay,
possibly.
yep. So let's have Jason go back to these people and tell them we only want the income approach.
It'll probably knock off 30 pages, which knocks
Yeah.
a lot of their time off. You might be able to get it for half price.
So
I'm
the
guessing.
income approach will still give us comps of other
Should,
like properties
should.
and see if we can get the price down.
Mhm.
And then we'll see if there's another appraisal service that can put it out and see if we can't find
Okay.
another appraisal company, just so that we know we're not, it's $3,500 for what they want here. Just so that we have other comps,
Okay.
make sure we're paying.
Mm-hmm.
And sign a letter for the treasurer.
That's about the, that we manage our own sewer. And that's what she gave me, and then, I typed up a letter for you to sign.
Okay.
Which, actually, if you would sign my copy of it, and you can keep your copy.
Please be advised, Town of North Brookfield manages and operates its own sewer system. We have no outside contracts or arrangements not applicable to the general public under which any party is to have use of the sewer system. They just want to make sure it's our own and we're not leasing any.
Exactly, yep.
All right. I'll entertain a motion
What are
to.
they doing?
Well, Ian just needs a letter because they're starting to look into borrowing for that
The sewer,
sewer
yeah.
system upgrade. And what is it,
So this is the letter?
some company that she's working with.
There's something from Ann, and then another page that says what they require, and then I typed up a letter with just their exact language.
So what's the letter? This one here?
That's the letter
That's
that
the
we're
letter.
sending.
Yeah. So bond counsel, who's helping her work through the financing stuff, is requiring a letter from us that we don't lease any of the aspect. If no such agreement is in place, please provide certification. Yep. So it just mirrors the language in number 12 that the bond counsel's looking for.
And we don't have that.
We don't have any contracts with any, it'd be if East Brookfield was on our sewer system and we were we had a contract with them to sell them
Yeah.
access to our line.
Okay.
We don't have any contracts like that.
Or even if we had solar on there too, they were asking about solar, which we never did, luckily, so. I mean, I don't know that it would affect the borrowing, but,
Yeah, we don't have that yet. They're
No.
just looking at the transfer station, right?
Right,
I think
nothing
we
to
have
do
an
with
option
se-
for the
Nothing to
transfer.
do with sewer.
nothing to do with
Right.
sewer. We
No.
were approached about it, but it was battery storage,
Right.
yeah.
And then they went away for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason. All right. So did we vote on that? Did you,
No, there's.
So moved.
second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Sign Chapter 90 reimbursement.
I have the originals right here.
Okay. Oh, good evening. Reimbursement. Project is Town Farm Road. $200,000 at 100% reimbursement. The amount expended to date is $27,000 and signed by the town accountant.
The invoices to back up. what we
Invoices.
spent.
Yep. Yep, so they just need us to sign for the town to get that money back?
Yes, there's two of them.
Okay.
What are we doing with Town Farm? Was that to
Re-
rip it up, or are we repaving it?
Repaving. So it's already paved.
Town Farm? They
All
just-
States asphalt. 93,000 square yards of asphalt. Oh, no, reclaim, fine grade. So they rebuilt a catch basin and reclaimed.
I thought they made it a dirt road again.
Yeah, reclaimed fine grade with calcium, it says. $27,000, that's what they've done so far.
So it's not paved, it's
Right,
grindings. It's still better than it was.
yeah,
Well, now they can play with it to keep it smooth.
yeah. So it was up to $200,000 for that project, and this is only 27,000, so.
Are they still gonna keep working on it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
Do we
know
know?
either.
Where's Jason? He should be-
That's why I would like.
He's
a
gonna be
report.
at the next meeting, not next week, we're not having one, but the following week, the cemetery's gonna be there, and we're gonna talk about, Maple Street and West Side Infrastructure Study, so if you wanna ask him questions, if you wanna wait on that,
Mm-hmm,
okay.
yes.
Well, if they can keep working on it, if they've got up to 200,000, they
Yeah, and I don't know if they can take that money,
bank it
Because-
for the future.
yeah, to do another project. If that's the end of that and he's done with it, then they can use it to do Madbrook or Tucker Cross
Yeah.
or
All
whatever.
right, so let's hold off on that one.
We'll ask him. So I'll entertain a motion to approve this request.
So moved. Second.
Motion made, second, all in favor?
Aye.
So two of these. That needs signatures. All right. Do we have anything else
Just
under?
No, nothing else, just that announcement about,
Master plan?
the master plan, the open space part of it, they're holding a
All
forum
right.
via Zoom, will you sign this too?
So, public comment, anybody? Anything? No? Brandon?
Well, it's a new year. You guys have any new goals and objectives
Thank
for the
you.
coming year that might be of interest?
Yeah, John. Disclose
holding
the
off.
project, yeah.
Still holding off on my new project. We do wanna keep going on the rail trail I've ordered gates for that. They should be in by the end of the month, and we'll have to get them painted yellow. We can do that, and get them installed as soon as the frost is gone, if we have a frost.
Yep. There's a rail trail grant. I applied last year and we didn't get it. That's, deadline is February, mid-February, late February, so I'll be applying again for signage, I think. We'll do some signage.
We can
and
use that.
some stuff like that.
Yep.
They're talking to Trevor the other day. We're trying to get the vaccine center in town. He's been working to try to get North Brookfield as a vaccine facility. It might be the roaming one. There's one that Harrington Hospital has that roams around, and he's talking about Wednesday, but that's in the works. And there is a sign up also. Let the Board of Health know through a form that they have. I think it's on our webpage. If it's not, it should be, because they contacted Tara. It's on the sign. I think there's a link on the North Brookfield Citizens page. You can sign up with the Board of Health, and once it's available for the group that you're in, so if you're over 65 and or comorbidities, whatever, and it opens up for you, say February, they will contact you and let you know where to go to get it and when if it's coming here, type of thing. So they are being proactive on that for anybody that's interested in the vaccine coming out. So look for that on the website.
Well, he called me today, because I had called there to find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I qualify, and I'm handicapped. He called me this morning and explained what needed to be done. And I'm speaking on behalf of seniors too. There's a lot of seniors that just are not computer literate.
Yep.
And that could be an issue.
Yeah, we're trying to devise ways to get the message to the seniors and get the vaccine
Yeah, how
here.
can we find out? That's what I asked him. How are we gonna find out when it's time?
Well, that's the whole problem with the whole rollout of the vaccine, I think, all through Massachusetts is, first you got a little reluctance to it by certain groups that, are leery, and then you got getting the word out to those who are eligible for it now and having them get the vaccine. So, talking to Trevor, he is on top of it.
Yes,
He's
he
trying
is.
to
Yeah, he is.
trying to put North Brookfield anyway in a great position to be first. So I will give kudos where it's due, and Trevor is really working that. So we'll try to get it out. I mean, the sign and the senior center.
The code red, the robocall.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do a code red on that.
Does that go to everybody, or does it go to just the ones that signed into it? Does that go to all the 867 numbers and 637 numbers that are in town?
It's supposed to go to all 867 numbers.
Yeah.
But when they upload the system, it only takes the 867 numbers that are active in the directory that they had. So
Yeah.
they didn't cross-check with
Yeah.
who still has what. You can get access to it by going onto the website and clicking the Code Red tab and adding the information you want. So you can get it to your cell phone, you can get it by email, you can get it to your home
Well, that's
phone.
where some of the seniors wouldn't be able
I
to
know.
do it.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think how we can help
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, because you
Call
can
them
get
on
it.
the phone.
Yeah,
Call
do
them.
they not have phones? Like,
Oh, I'm assuming they have phones, I know a couple, on Ward Street where I live, at least two.
Yeah.
That don't have computers, they're
Right.
not computer literate.
Yeah.
And how
So
do they
have
find
them-
out?
well, tell them and have them call Ashley, and Ashley can, right over the phone, you can click
I
on
can
it and
get
you
their
can add their
information and
information.
fill it out for
Oh,
them.
that'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, just call in and add the information over the phone.
Wow, okay, yeah.
So, yeah, put the word out, I'll put the word out.
Okay.
We'll put it on the sign too, maybe, and,
All right.
you know,
Mhm.
seniors that are around that aren't aware, maybe, if they just call, either Ashley or Tara, I'm sure would be happy to do
Yeah.
that too, the town clerk. Yeah, it only takes 2 seconds. You just click on it and put your phone number in, whatever phone you want the call to come to. So if you don't have an email, you can get it by phone. If you have text messaging, you can get it by text message. So, yeah, it only takes a minute. So I'm sure we can
Yeah.
help anybody out that needs help.
Well, Trevor told me, I think the first part of February, which is next week, is it next week, the week after, so very soon.
Yeah, and I'm hearing there's a lot of the vaccine available because a lot of people are just passing on it. So, well, because of the way they, you know, certain people are up first, so all the emergency responders and all the
Yeah.
healthcare, COVID-facing healthcare people and stuff like that, and they got to keep it frozen and all this other logistical nightmare stuff that is kind of lagging the system. But the ones right now are 2 doses,
Yeah.
and they need to take. Trevor says it takes about 7 minutes to input all the data for each shot, because you get the first shot, they need all the data to get you back in for the second shot, because it's so many days after the first one, they need to be able to contact you and stuff like that, so there's a lot of paperwork that goes with it. Coming out, I think there is 1-shot vaccine, and
Yeah.
there's one that doesn't need to be frozen, so.
Well, yeah, that one's already here. The Johnson & Johnson's the one that has the 1 shot, that's at least 3 months away or so.
Okay.
So us younger people can get it in 3 months, right? The 1-shot one.
Yeah.
I don't know where I am on the list. I think I'm right in the middle.
Trying to think if there's anything else.
Any updates on the fire station project? Is that going to be something happening this year? Or?
I think they were holding off until sewer was done.
Yeah,
I
sewer,
understood.
yeah, because the money was outrageous and,
Can't do them both.
Yeah, but I mean, that's borrowed money, so it's going to be paying for that for, that's, I think, neither, really.
The kids and the grandkids will pay for both of them.
Yeah.
yeah. And there are some other properties available around town that we're doing some due diligence on to see if it would be cost effective for the town to adjust the vision. So when we have more information on that, we'll let it out.
Adjust what?
I'm sorry?
What did you say to adjust, what was this next word?
Yeah, what did I say?
I wasn't listening. I was
perhaps?
Adjusting the plan.
Adjust
Yeah,
our
you
plan.
kinda-
Plan for the
Oh,
fire
okay.
You were
station.
pretty low right there, yeah.
Gotta sign up.
Play the tape back.
What did I just say? When you don't listen to yourself, I guess it's.
Yeah, anything else?
I just got a couple of things it'll be short.
You should just turn to him every time, Dale.
Yeah, he's the one that said we'll be home by 6:15.
The town beach committee and whatnot, I just was curious on if they've done anything over the winter here.
There is no
Oh.
town beach committee.
There you go. We signed up.
Oh my God,
We
I
signed-
signed up
She
for the
just-
town beach.
Filled out an
I
application.
thought we appointed
We signed up
a bunch of
people.
people.
Yeah,
Before-
that woman that.
Nobody came in to get sworn in.
Well, that's why I'm bringing this up, because we have a town beach committee that we put people on. I haven't heard anything about it, and they were supposed to get a hold of East Brookfield and commingle with these people and get the monies and stuff to get I know the beach is closed because of COVID and everything, but they can be doing this on a Zoom or on the phone or with emails or
Never
whatever.
filled out the forms, or I never got the forms, and
What-
they never came to get sworn in by Tara.
Didn't we
So
put 3 people on that?
I
I'm just
thought
asking.
Tashina,
Nobody came in.
Nobody
I know.
came in though.
That's why I'm
yeah, so
bringing
we
it up.
made the appointments, but nobody's sworn in,
Yeah, so the
so there's
appointments are
no.
invalid
Yeah, they're
because-
invalid.
So now we have one, because you just signed up.
She hasn't officially been appointed yet, but she did.
I
She
passed
put
it in tonight.
Yeah,
Okay.
she just passed it in, so I was
So-
gonna put it on the next.
So we'll be counting on you, because the others didn't come through with
How many
anything.
people are on the committee?
It's supposed to be three.
Just
Yeah.
a three-person committee?
But
Yep.
You know, that used to be under the jurisdictions of, what is it, Parks and Recreation? Is there a Parks and Recreation? What do we call it in North Brookfield?
We have different,
Playground
Playground.
committee?
Playground committee.
But
yeah.
That used to be under the playground committee. I was on that committee, years ago.
we're looking for playground committee
Oh, no, I'm
people
not-
also. You said,
No,
we have two guys on there now, and there's a third position. And what I'd like to know is what the playground committee is gonna do this year to fix the playground. Because you can go over there and they've been cutting the grass over the infield, that you can't even see where the stone dust is anymore. And the same thing is happening up at the school. You cannot walk the school, down at the school, the quarter-mile track, walking
Yeah.
track, can't see it. The grass is overgrown. You can't see 3 of the ball fields down there because the grass has taken over. So whoever's doing the maintenance up there on these things, and this has been ongoing since I started on the board 2 years ago, because I offered to do this with my tractor and a York rake to go clean these places up, and I was told, no.
yeah.
3 times I asked, and I was told not to touch it
Yeah.
because of the,
Liability?
whatever.
No.
Not the point.
School, it's under the school committees,
Oh, the school, oh, okay.
so they
Oh,
say,
yeah,
no,
I
But they don't do it.
but they don't do it right.
So we need to find out, call these people out. You can't even go up there and have a pickup ball game, a wiffle ball. You can't see where the diamond and the infield end or meet where the outfield is. It's all overgrown. 3 fields, up at the school, the quarter-mile track, all around. My wife and I walk that once in a while with the puppy. And when we're not on the rail trail, we go up there. And we police our dog also. So I'm just curious on what's happening, but you're on the town beach committee.
Town Beach. Well, I
Not yet. We gotta-
signed the paperwork today.
We'll make sure you,
Well, you know, this past summer, it was open, the beach was open.
Yes, it
And I went
was.
down there a couple times.
Yep.
It's really it's a nice town beach.
And we sat with
It
East
can be very
Brookfield.
nice.
We sat with East Brookfield because they've got some erosion problems down there we were gonna try to help them with. They wouldn't let us the year before, but now they're asking us to. Nothing ever came of it, so, because we had people from out of town down there. Also parking all over the street, littering and
Right,
stuff.
uh-huh.
So we were sending the police department from here down there and East Brookfield. They were swapping days to go down and police that. We had people from Connecticut and New York coming out, both beaches, the one on Brooks Pond and the town beach. So we tried to nip that in the bud, and I think we did a good job, but it was halfway through the summer. So, because nobody monitors it. So,
Yeah.
both places need to be looked at. So-
And we have money in the budget for the beach, but we don't have any beach committee that can interact with their
Sorry.
committee.
Sneakers.
So we need somebody from the town that can interact with East Brookfield to make sure that the money we have is being utilized for the beach uses.
Mhm.
We pay for the lifeguards, we pay for the porta potty, there's electricity down there, there's cleanup, there's all that stuff, and since I've been on the board, I've okayed money to go down there, and where does it go? Nothing's getting done down there, so.
Yeah, it does go for some lifeguard usage, but not.
there was
what we-
no lifeguards last year because of COVID, but the previous year there were lifeguards.
But the beach was open.
Yeah, it was, but they just didn't have lifeguards down there,
Right.
so.
But if we had somebody that met with the beach committee from East Brookfield, we would have more information.
So it's own private committee, and it has a budget. Did we get about, there we go. It is a budget assigned to the beach committee.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, you know, when we had the 175th, nobody was around then, when we had the 175th anniversary to town, it was a big deal.
Yeah, I was around.
It was a big deal, the 175th, and we had a triathlon, which started at the swimming at the town beach at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
It was, you know, it'd be nice to get some things going.
yeah.
Bring it back, let's do it. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd do the triathlon, but
Well, swimming lessons, he used to offer swimming lessons. My wife used to tell me about getting on a bus and going down there for swimming lessons, and
Yeah.
that all went away.
Do they offer swimming lessons anymore?
East Brookfield does, and it's available to North Brookfield residents,
Okay.
just not highly publicized. We
Down
just-
there?
Yeah,
It's not highly, it should be, in my opinion. Kids should learn how to swim.
yeah, and we have,
Throw 'em in.
yeah.
Sink or swim.
So I
But East Brookfield's been pretty good allowing North Brookfield
Yeah.
residents to go down there when we cut the money years ago. Like before I get on, a couple of years before I get on, that there was no money in that beach committee when I came on in 2016. So they had cut it. But East Brookfield still allowed North Brookfield kids to participate. But once we cut the money, they stopped announcing it at the school, and only people that called and asked about it were
Yeah.
allowed to do it, so. But there's money there now, and
Okay.
we can,
Yeah, well, whatever, however the process is, you gotta sign, you gotta.
I don't, the board will,
The board, I meant.
yeah.
yeah, you get one more signature on that thing, and then we'll take it up at the next meeting, is
Yeah.
that the deal?
Yep.
All right, yep, and then we'll get you whatever the budget line items, so that you can,
Does she need signatures from people to get put
No,
on?
I just need Tara to sign it.
Oh,
She
okay.
just has to verify that she's a registered voter, and then you guys can appoint her.
Okay,
yeah,
So.
all right.
yeah. And it's good timing, because the budgets just came out, so you can get the
Well, they
budget
did.
and look at the
Oh.
budget and make requests and
Mhm.
then-
So we're looking for people to join the beach committee, and we need somebody for the common, is it the common committee?
Playground.
It's
Playground.
playground, but isn't that an elected position?
Yes.
Well, it's
Playground.
coming up in May.
Yeah,
Yeah.
playground
Yep.
committee's elected, but if nobody gets elected to the spot,
We can appoint.
then we appoint.
Oh, okay.
So I think one
Someone's
person's
vote.
appointed right now, right? There's 3 on it.
No, there's only 2, I think.
Danny Roman, Mike Doe,
Mhm.
and didn't we appoint somebody?
I don't think so.
I feel like we did appoint someone.
Bernie
Bernie
something?
Lapierre.
Lapierre?
That's it, yeah.
We did,
Mhm.
Oh, did we?
yeah. So there are technically 3, but come May,
Because it said on the paper there that, well, maybe Bernie has to put his name in for election.
yeah, because he's
Okay.
appointed, right,
Should we contact him and tell him that? Okay. Oh.
yeah. We'll have to do that.
And once again, I would offer to come down and help to straighten out the ball field on the common. It's town property. You know, it's not school.
Well, it's interesting because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that the select board has jurisdiction over the common. The playground committee just has jurisdiction over the playground portion of the common. Although they do everything, they mow and they keep it.
Which is which?
clean.
It was all one thing at one time. I'm not being, which is the playground then, and which, is the
The
playground is where the.
Basketball,
court?
yeah, on that
Oh.
end.
Oh, that's,
Because there's a track down there too.
used to be all
A
one.
paved walking track, around. It's not a quarter mile, but, and it's all broken up and, I mean, it should be repaired.
Well, that's from when the high school was there, using it as athletic fields.
On the common,
Yeah.
We should fix it. People can't use it, you know?
Well,
I know
yeah.
the senior center is right around the corner, and that would be a perfect spot for the seniors to come out and walk around the common, the park area.
Yeah, well, Danny has a beautiful plan.
Yeah, but
he's-
it's years down the road.
Well, I think he wants it all in one shot, and we gotta break it, and I told him, break it up, do one thing at a time, fix one thing at a time, and then move on to the next
Well,
one.
he's also waiting for the master plan to be completed to apply for grants.
Grants.
Yeah, but the track maybe should just be torn up and planted grass, you know, I mean, you can walk.
Something,
You can walk on grass just as easy as
correct,
track.
yeah, but something,
The thing with tracks is they, you know, maintaining them over the years, they
Yep.
get very expensive.
yeah.
You know, like,
But anything, the ball field, and I'd like to see if we can get, we used to have a softball team in town. The Spencer and East Brookfield used to come to North Brookfield, play softball. We used to go over there to O'Gara Field and everything. Where'd they all go?
It was a
Can
very
we,
busy, it was a very busy ball field.
can we get that stuff back?
You
know?
know, Connie Mack brought the Philadelphia Athletics out to that ball field
Yep.
to play the Quabog, whatever
Yep.
they were called.
I don't remember
Quabog
that
won,
one,
too.
Because they used to do that, they used to have that throwback uniform day, right?
Yeah,
That they,
Dickie Fisk used to pitch softball
That's
down there.
right, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
They had an old timers
Yep.
Yeah, old timers, and
Something
yeah, and then they
like
had throwback uniforms,
You guys
and,
might qualify for that now.
well, one of us will.
Yep.
All right, anything else?
Gosh, no, I'm
Okay.
done.
So just one announcement, February 4th, there'll be a public forum for the master plan, open space. It'll be a Zoom meeting, and the link will be posted on the website.
Yeah, when I get it, I'll post it.
Okay?
Mhm.
Yeah, website, and we'll put it on the board.
Yeah, and maybe a code red too, just so,
Could do that.
yeah. I talked to Sue Lyons and she just wants the word to really get out there so I have a lot of participation because that's what they need. So.
Yep, once I get that, I'll do a code red. We'll
Okay.
post it in a number of places, see if we
Yep.
can get
You
participation.
don't have the Zoom link, Ashley?
No, I wasn't sent it
Oh,
yet.
I got it.
Oh.
I was posted on a couple Facebook pages.
Oh, will you forward it to me?
Sure.
Or I can ask Sue for it. Doesn't matter, but I'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll,
It's been about, 2 days it's been available.
Oh, okay.
Can I just say one thing? I just wanna say, whoever, the committee that does the decorating for the town at Christmas time.
NB helps.
In my opinion, they should be commended. I thought North Brookfield really it was very festive and it brightens people's spirits to have a town decorated like North Brookfield was.
Yeah.
They should be, they did a great job decorating the town.
yeah. And that small park looks awesome the way it is now versus what it was before.
Oh,
Yeah,
good,
did-
thank you. We had a lot of help doing that. I talked to Santa Claus also before he went back up north, and he can't wait to use that section up in the back corner. Cause I told him that was Santa Claus's space up there,
Okay.
the back corner up near Vibram. So he told me he couldn't wait to pass out gifts, hopefully next year, or this year.
Yeah, this year,
Sit up
this
in there.
year, for sure.
This year?
It's this year,
This year?
right? Yeah. So,
All right, anything else? Anything else?
nope,
I'll entertain a motion.
I move to adjourn.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.